Hey everybody, how's it going? Awesome Soul here, back with another Awesome Talk, the show on the channel where I talk about really whatever the hell I want. Usually, it turns out to be pretty awesome, or you could take it the other way, and it's just an average talk on a channel that's called Awesome. Well, Soul, but you get the idea. Now this actually is the second time I've done this, and the first time was a bit of a channel update, and surprise, surprise, this is also somewhat of a channel update. But honestly, I see this as a very good outlet for that. I don't know if I'll ever use it for anything other than a channel update, but we shall see. So the first and I guess main reason why I wanted to do this video is just to talk about the concept videos, or the lack thereof. Now, in the process of making this video, I actually did go back and check the upload rates that I have been uploading these things. And honestly, yeah, they've been pretty sporadic. But that's kind of a good thing in a way, just because, well, I don't really want to force these things out. I want to actually have a really cool idea that I've designed in my head, and not just something that's like super generic, like, I don't know, like a mega rail. I don't know. As cool as a mega rail would be, I just feel that, I don't know, I could try something a bit more unique. So, as I'm sure a lot of you are aware, I did bring up the point where I wanted to make a concept video on a game mode. Now, I actually have done a game mode concept video, although judging by the views on that, I would hazard a guess and say that pretty much all of you do not know that I have a game mode concept video out there, because it's only at like 1,000 views, I think. So, making that, I can't quite remember how I did that. It was quite a long time ago, but when it comes to the game mode that I have in my mind, I know exactly how it's going to go. I know exactly how it's going to be played. I know pretty much everything about it, really. It's just making the actual video on it has got me stuck, and I don't really know why. It basically put me in a creative rut for quite a long time, ever since I announced it, basically. So it was like one of those things where you don't know how to start it, and you have like pictures in your mind where it's like, okay, I guess I could do this for the video. But then you say to yourself, okay, that's not really fun. Because the whole reason I do these is because, one, I enjoy actually drawing out the art for the parts, and I can't really do any drawing for this. So I think what I might just do is possibly just do a video with gameplay in the background talking about it. I know doing that might not really get it that many views, but honestly, I don't really see another way that I would actually get this thing out there and out of my head. Because, I don't know, I think I've made my point. Now, the other thing is, I have been sitting on the idea of another concept video for actually quite a while. Even before Mech Arms, you know, the Mech Arm video I did. Actually, hold on. Possibly even longer than that, I think. No, I was either going to do this concept video or the Electrolance, and then I ended up doing the Electrolance. And then for the Mech Arm, I was like, okay, maybe I could do this video, and then, I don't know. So I was a little, so basically I was hesitant, more or less, and ended up doing the Mech Arm video. And then, well, the whole chip system was kind of a quick, get it out in one day, even though I'm actually fairly confident in that video. It turned out pretty well for something that I was like, okay, let me just spend the whole day doing it and blast it out. But when you've got that creative rush, you just need to get it out there. Now, the reason I have been pretty hesitant on that is, well, the idea I have, while incredibly cool, in my opinion anyway, and incredibly unique, I can guarantee with about 99% certainty. No, let's bump it up to 99.5% certainty. That's how confident I am in it. That this thing has never been done before, not talked about, and yeah, it's pretty unique. It's not a leg, it's not an arm, but it could be considered both of them at the same time, but it's also not. I don't know, wrap your head around that one. So have fun trying to decipher that. But it is pretty awesome, and I can see a few people considering it to be a rather gimmicky part, and yes, I can kind of agree with that, but it would be, one, a very fun part to make a video on, and two, a very fun part to actually use in the game, if it actually ends up getting in the game somehow. So I think what I really do need to actually do here is just more or less drop the game mode video and just push forward with actual parts, because I started the series because I kind of wanted to draw things out, and I really do enjoy actually drawing things out. And, you know, like I said earlier, you can't draw out a game mode. I mean, you kind of can, but then you kind of can't. I don't know, like, you can draw little representations of like, oh, maybe this player would have to move this way on a map, and you've got like a little picture of a map and you're trying to move dots around, but it's not really drawing, that's just like visual aids. Although I guess everything is kind of a visual aid, if you think about it. It helps people get the idea that you're trying to get across. But anyways, I would like to know what you guys think of all that. I know a few of you are most likely waiting and hoping in anticipation of this game mode idea I had. It's not dead, don't get me wrong, it's just the fact that making it is not something that I'm going to enjoy. So I think what I will do is just, like I said, get it out there in a traditional video. Just talk about it that way, instead of, you know, give it the old concept video treatment that I've done in the past. Hopefully that's all right with you guys. Now, moving on from that, there is one thing that I would like to know, just because I'm genuinely curious. How many of you guys actually know that I have an upload schedule? No, the times I upload are not random, although it might seem like it because I am a bit of a night owl and I stay up very, very late. Although I have tried changing around my upload schedule. I've actually done scheduled upload instead of just hit the upload button and now it's out. So what I've been aiming for recently is 7 a.m. PST for every other day. So, you know, Monday, for example, 7 a.m. PST, you get a video. Tuesday, 7 a.m. PST, there's no video. But Wednesday, 7 a.m. PST, Pacific Standard Time, obviously if you don't know what PST is for some odd reason, you would then get a video. So basically, you know, every other day. So yeah, what I'm asking is, how many of you knew that? Because I've never really publicized it. I've just kind of assumed that you guys knew. Or did you just go under the assumption that I uploaded whenever I felt like it? Again, I'm just wondering. So now we come to the YouTube section of the video, or more specifically, the channel. For those of you who don't follow me on Twitter, a little while back, I think about a week or so, maybe less than that, I can't quite remember. But I recently passed 1 million views on my channel. No, not subscribers. I wish, but 1 million views. That's certainly nothing to scoff at, though. That's quite impressive. And it happened on the day that YouTube decided to fix at least a portion of the algorithm problem, it would seem, because ever since that point as well, I've also been gaining a lot of subscribers as well. Well, not a lot, but compared to what I was before, it's definitely a lot more. For those of you who don't know, pretty much everyone on YouTube was losing subscribers, and not only that, they were also gaining less subscribers, possibly because their videos weren't showing up in the feeds or in the searches. Nobody really knows. That's the scary thing. What's even more scary is that YouTube didn't even seem to know. Or at least they certainly didn't make it public. But yeah, so a portion of that problem is fixed, and for whatever reason, in one day, I gained like 19,000 views just out of nowhere. Just, you know, a nice little gift from YouTube. Here you go. Here's a crap ton of views for doing nothing. Although, basically, people have suggested that they are kind of pity views from YouTube. They're like, okay, we know we kind of messed up, but here you go. Take some free views. This'll make things better, right? You don't hate us. Here you go, please. And then they just run away. But yeah, the other thing too, like I said, I've also been getting a lot of subscribers, because at a certain point, for pretty much everyone, if you go to any YouTuber's statistics, you will see that, you know, there's usually a steady, healthy climb, and then it just drops off. And it slowly goes down, and it keeps going down, and it's kept going down for about 4 months now. Finally, it seems to be going back up, which is good, although I certainly have a long way to go, nearly at 7,000, but it's still taken quite a while. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. YouTube, please tell me, that would be nice. I don't know, it's not all about subscribers, because I do have a really, really good subscriber to view ratio, so that's definitely a positive. Because, you know, you do see those channels out there with like 2 million subscribers, and their videos only get like, I don't know, 50,000 views or something ridiculously low like that. Like, with that subscriber base, you'd think they'd get super crazy views, but apparently not. So in a way, you know, I guess it is kind of nice to have a smaller but highly dedicated subscriber base. So, thanks guys, appreciate ya. Anyways guys, for those of you who have not seen any of my concept videos, I will link a playlist right here. If you like what you see here, or here, see what anyways, subscribe, because I got more puns where that came from. Anyways, I've been the Awesome Soul, I thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care.